Can your boy make 2 birdies or 1 eagle in a round that would guarantee the UConn men win a national title? Guess what? Round the Hoops Cap.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Yeah. UConn, baby. Home of the champions. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. If I birdie 2 balls, we're on the 5th hole. So that's 12 more to go. Remember, I'm hitting 2 shots. Not the best ball, 2 separate shots. If I can get 2 birdies, I guarantee you UConn wins a national championship. If I get 1 birdie, final 4 bound, take our chances, no guarantees. If I get an eagle, it's going to be another one of those get to the tournament and destroy everybody by about 20. So let's see if we got some work to do. All right, so what the hell does any of this have to do with basketball, the Big East, or UConn in general? Nothing. But I thought I'd break things up and do a video because the biggest thing that UConn has to do this year on the men's side is stay away from injuries, incorporate the offense faster with those that you've brought in to facilitate: Silas, Malachi, Braylon, etc. When you do that, I trust Dan Hurley over any coach in the country. And so that's the biggest issue, is not necessarily if we have the right players, but more so if we're going to actually have the type of players that he thinks are a good fit for him and his offense. Okay, so I got this downhill, got this lie here. It's not great, but it's over the green. Let's see if I can actually chip this up there in a good spot. This is one of those moments that you need a big 3 to quell, or a big bucket to quell a kill shot against. Let's see if I can come up with it. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna like that. At least have that for par. And we'll go from there. Oh, that was piss poor. 5, 5, done. Couple of doubles. I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited about the coming season, because let's face it, everybody that follows UConn knows that Dan Hurley is, and his staff is super, they're mindful of everything. And sure, are there some outlets and some other publications that are saying they're a top 5 or number 2 in the country? Yes, but I don't think Dan and those guys really measure how well they're doing off of whether or not they get accolades from the so-called college basketball experts, because I guess you could call me a quote-unquote analyst now, because that's what I do for a living. But a lot of us that just love this game are people who are lovers of basketball, understand the game, maybe don't have kind of the PhD that a guy like Hurley and his staff do, but know good basketball when they see it, right? And so this level of basketball that they've played at Storrs, since they started to get the guys that they wanted with this offense, with the type of defense they want to play, the understanding of wanting to be at the level of so many other great former teams, like the UCLA teams, like the Duke teams, be known as the Kentucky, like you know, Calipari, Patino calls UConn the Kentucky of the East. He may be true, but I feel like, and Kentucky fans are going to hate this, but that's okay. We're a more impressive program than anything that Kentucky's ever done. And I say that not because I'm from the state of Connecticut, because I do a UConn show, because I'm a Big East wacko, but because, again, I don't know what the future holds. If it's going to be just a big boy tournament and like a mid-major tournament and they break it into two, or if it's just going to be a huge 96 team mess. But UConn has won 6 titles in the modern era. They've won 2 titles in the NIL transfer portal era. Kentucky has won 2 titles in the modern era, 0 in the NIL era. Well, maybe 1 if you count, 2 if you count Patino and Calipari using their quote NIL, quote unquote, allegedly to get the best players. Marcus Camby. There's something about driving a cart that just makes you feel relaxed. Even on a day like today that it's like 1,000 degrees. Shout out Exit 68, my boy, Dan Meehan, hooking me up with some koozies. Your boy doesn't drink alcohol anymore, but can certainly put down some THC infused drinks. Hopefully we can get sponsored by those someday, because they're damn good and they make your man happy and not an angry UConn fan pissed off at scores and frustration. So cheers. If you're hearing that noise, it means that I'm on a should be cart path only. Is there a worse rule than that your car just breaks down, you got to put everything in reverse? But let's go. Speaking of rules, are we cool with quarters versus halves if they go that way for the men's basketball? Here's why I'm okay with it, because everything that we've learned, I mean, hell guys, if we play high school basketball right now, you play halves, you play quarters. If you play AAU, unless it's changed, it's quarters. Women's basketball is quarters. The professional leagues are quarters. NBA, FIBA. I don't know if it's specific to just trying to be different. I couldn't even tell you where the origins of the half of college basketball is. But maybe it's time to change. Maybe the flow of the game would go better. I know that the fouls and how it distributes and how there's no more one-and-ones and then, 2 shots with 10. It would essentially just be like NBA rules where whether it's 5 or they get to maybe it's 5 a quarter, or if it's 3 or 4, under 2 minutes, they figure it out and then you get 2 shots versus one-and-one. So either way, I'm going to go out and hit these 2 shots. Get back to you guys when I'm either on the green or getting closer, because this is a cart path only deal and just I'm not bringing you with me. Deal with it. A shot that I'm used to on this hole, but that's cool. I'm gonna toss it to the fairway. Maybe I'm wrong. There's the big ball. Oh, here it is. Okay. I keep this in the cart path. Whoa, how about that? Let's see if we get a good angle there. Either looking at the hole or my face. We're gonna find out. This is about 143 yards. Good lie in the rough. I'm gonna hit a very smooth, not a pitching wedge, into the wind, but it's gonna come out hot. Yep, stayed on it. That should be good. Or too far. No, it's good. Right on the stick. Trust your instincts, Tommy Fleetwood. Don't change your club last second. All right, admittedly did not hit this drive great, but it's in a really good spot. We got about 65 yards in, and we're in good shape. So let's check it out. Missed it. We're gonna putt that again. every time he had a putt that he, as long as he was confident with it, he would make it. When you try to be too perfect and it rolls by the hole, it's because it has too much break and you just don't, you got to putt, not necessarily through the break. Like, to me, I'd rather miss like that on the high side than when you try to hit a putt too fine. It's kind of like, you know, trying to aim a foul shot. You just shoot. Like, that was a really piss poor effort on my part there. Hopefully we got 12 more holes to prove that UConn is going to win a national championship based off my golf play. So I'm sorry, Husky Nation, in advance, but we got another par 5 coming up and it's usually pretty good to me. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, no, don't go that way. Turn. This is like that. I mean, it's around the same line, so I think we're good. We're gonna like this one, boys and girls. Let's just put it that way. Daddy could have an eagle. It's about the same distance. For eagle. I don't even know what to say on that one. Does that count? Ugh. God damn it. I got a guy coming up on my back here. Pause. That's behind me. Right, that's perfect. Right at it. Wow. 10 feet. Let's see if we can do that again. Hey Mark, can you recreate that swing? We can make it better. Let's find out. Nope, pushed it to the right. Is it about as far as I think it is, or is it closer? But usually you're like, oh, it's right on it, and then you're like, oh, it's 30 feet. No, it's pretty close. I legitimately have a shot to knock that in. Let's go. Maybe I'm not the best messenger for this. Oh boy. Pretty good. Don't roll off the green. What is this, Oakmont? Wow, did you guys see that? The other ball's right back here. Let's see if I can do any better. That might be right at it. Get on. Oh! That was on film too. That's the divot I just made, and don't worry, I'll fix it. Maybe I'm not the best messenger for this. All right, 9 holes in, 142, 137. So 42 with two separate shots, sometimes the same tee shot, sometimes different. Regardless of where the ball went, playing 2 shots or doing the same thing on the back 9. But in the interest of time, I'm going to wait till I get to the green so we can check out, or second shots, so we can check out the potential birdie eagle situation for the challenge. Be good. Sit. Look at this. Oh, baby! That's 1 birdie down. Guaranteed final 4. What's worse, Denham Brown missing in Maui or in the Elite 8, or Donovan Marshall's free throw, or me missing not just the birdie putt, but blowing it by on a downhill putt, 6 feet. Well, guess you didn't think it was gonna be that easy. Story of my golf game, I got 1 short and 1 over, I don't think over the green, but let's just say it's a blind uphill shot, so we don't know yet. Okay, got a couple opportunities for birdie. One, and it's an absolute guarantee that UConn wins a national title on the men's side, and we are going to film it here. One shining moment. From heartbreak to dominance, getting that birdie on, where are we at? 14? Let's go figure this out. We're on the 14th hole, so the birdie on 13 seals the deal for the UConn Huskies. We are going to win a 7th national title. Now, what do I have? If I go right at the hole, I can definitely drive this. What do you think? Should we go for it? I think so. We got that big hoops energy. Let's do it. Striped both of those drives. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. UConn, baby. Home of the champions. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed a little departure from the norm. Went out to a golf club in Pleasant Garden, Greensboro area. Had a great time. Had a fun time trying to make those birdies, and there was a little controversy there. I think if you go back and watch that, I think I actually had 3 birdies, because if you remember that eagle putt that hits the pin and kind of pops out, I got a birdie on that. So because I was so frustrated that was an eagle attempt, and that was it. It was like right after we talked about doing the challenge, and thought I was gonna be able to kind of like knock it out and just have some fun with it. But yeah, in essence, I think I overdid it. So let's put it this way. It's rare for me to get 3 birdies in a single setting. If you watch me play golf on a regular basis, you can see why I run into them, because I do hit the ball a long way. And I do have some skill set because of my time as a professional athlete and playing a bunch of sports growing up. But man, that's no easy charge right there. So did get technically 3 birdies, but I don't think I actually showed me making that birdie putt on camera. Either way, we got the 2 that we needed. UConn guaranteed a 7th title. I would throw some money on UConn winning both titles next year. That's how good it's going to be in stores. I'm not allowed to sell these anymore. These are
little bit of copyright for UConn, but I can make them for myself. I love the logo. I love the Connecticut insignia. Hopefully you guys can see that we're doing some really cool stuff with the merch and with the podcasts. Excited about the Big East Energy Network and its growth. Looking forward to adding some more shows. And if you have a podcast and you are looking for a network that will help you monetize the best rates possible that are out there for any network, big or small, we have them and we want to share them with you. Come join Big East Energy Network. As always, it's been another episode of the Hoops Cap. Hoops capital of the world, baby. Let's get it.
Let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. Yeah. UConn, baby. Home of the champions. Let's go.